Welcome to Trucker Tarot and Astrology. So, my name is Sherry McKeon, and I am the chief astrologer, the main tarot card puller here at Trucker Tarot and Astrology. um, Tonight is going to be Manifest Monday, and I have this really cool deck to use. I believe it's artificial intelligence artwork. I've been checking out some of these decks. This is the deck. This is the strength card. It's called the Modern Hue Tarot. It is from Etsy. All my decks are from Etsy. I love indie decks. Um, so we are going to pull a card, if one doesn't pop out, to see what Manifest Monday is going to be all about. Manifesting on Monday. What are we gonna, ooh, almost one. What are we gonna manifest? Ooh, there it is right there. Oh, the tower. There's a couple people falling from a tower, and there's like lightning striking the tower up here, and they're falling. Notice the key falling. They've lost the keys to the castle. Oh, did you lose your key? That's not good for a trucker to lose a key. Oh, I'm sorry, I bumped the camera stand. Did you lose your keys? No, we have to manifest keys. Well, maybe we have misplaced some keys, some important keys to our life. I'm thinking that's more or less what we've lost. Did we misplace one of our magical keys? Let's get started with Aries. Aries, what did you misplace? Uh-oh. You're in big trouble. You done lost something. Let's see. One almost popped out. Hold on. There it is right there. The King of Wands. He wants answers. He wants answers to the missing key. There is a quandary here. And the King of Wands could be a person. It could be you, Aries. This is kind of a fiery king, very purposeful king. I would say that he's got a very broad idea of things, the King of Wands. So perhaps you've lost your big picture view on things and you need to step back a little. I'm sorry I bumped the camera stand again. It's right at my feet. Aries, maybe you've kind of gotten away from the big picture and got too caught up in all the little, the little stuff that you don't need to be concerned with all that little stuff. Step back and look at the big picture. I think that's your message, Aries. You're the king. You're the king. If you've lost the key, you really have lost the kingdom. Fortunately, a king usually has lots of spare keys. So, because he has keys to the back door and stuff, you know what I mean? So, keys to the side door, keys to the secret door. So go dig out those other keys and maybe find another way to accomplish what you need to accomplish, That could be your message tonight. All right, let's move on to Taurus. Taurus. Did you lose your keys? Let's see. Oh, King of Pentacles. What is all these kings coming out? King of Pentacles is this going to cost you some money for losing this key. You've lost something and it's going to cost you some money. Okay? See, he's got a big old gold coin right here. Big old gold coin. Yeah. And he's kind of looking down at that coin thinking, oh boy, what am I going to spend this big old coin on? So, if you need to shell out a few bucks to get a locksmith, maybe you should. But maybe, you know, the real key is inside of you, Taurus. The real key is to not be so attached to that money. You know, deep down you have a very generous heart. And maybe losing the keys, losing your keys is something along the lines of losing the keys to your heart. And I'm not meaning like, I'm not feeling a romantic vibe here. I'm saying like your heart of generosity and your heart of like friendship. I'm thinking friendship, helping a friend in need. You know, maybe your friend is having the tower moment and you could rescue them. And it might take splashing a few bucks, you know, but you've got deep pockets, Taurus. I think you could swing it, okay? All right, Taurus. So let's go on to Gemini. Gemini. What did Gemini lose? Gemini's always losing their keys. Then they find them, and then they lose them, and then they find them again. I know how you are, Gemini. You help other people find their keys. You're good at that. Okay. We've got the Six of Swords. So they're floating across the river from the rough side of the river over to the calmer side of the river. And they're probably heading away from this tower moment and looking for more peace and serenity on the other side of the river. They're actually in a little boat. And you've got a guardian who's helping a little mother and child across the river. And these swords, you can't really see them too well. Let me see if I can get up a little closer. The swords are just kind of like lingering over them. Often swords are like thoughts and heaviness that hangs over you, and it's all very psychological. So, the keys of the kingdom that you have lost seems like it's a psychological thing. Maybe you've lost the keys to happiness or the keys to serenity. You know, sometimes it's very hard for a Gemini to find serenity because they've just got a million thoughts and they can just absorb so much information that their head is just exploding with information, and it's hard to calm all that down upstairs. But maybe the real key that you need to grasp is the key to your serenity. I'm feeling like that's your message, Gemini. Okay, so Cancer, what's your tower moment? What did you lose? All right, Cancer. Let's see if I got something popping out. Oh, the sun! It's a little child having fun on a horse. Pardon me, it's very dusty today. Bean dust. I live in farm country. Lots of farmers out. So, I feel like Cancer's found the key. You know, Cancers are doing really well right now. there's a lot supporting Cancers right now. We've got a lot of watery things going on with, well, Mercury just went into Virgo, which is an earth sign, which is good for Cancer. But we've also got Saturn and Neptune in Pisces that's boosting. It's a trine to Cancer. So you are pretty golden right now, like this little golden baby having the time of its life riding around on a little pony. That's so cute. So I feel like maybe you found that key laying on the ground that somebody else dropped, or you've found the keys inside of yourself. I feel like you're doing really well, Cancer, and there's not a whole lot more maybe I need to say, because you got a good vibe about you, Cancer. All right, let's see what's up with Leo. Leo, did you lose a key? Let's see what Leo has coming. Leo. Oh, 10 of Wands. You got a big burden. Big old burden from that tower. A lot of cleaning up here. Oh boy. Pluto is going to be in Aquarius for like the next 20 years. Right now it's in Capricorn, but it's going to go back into Aquarius permanently. And that's opposite Leo. Ugh, you're really going to have to decide some big things in your life. What you stand for and where you're going and how you're going to transform yourself to get there. And, Pluto by opposition could affect your partner, who is often the 7th house, the opposite house of the 1st house, represents your partners. And perhaps you're carrying a burden, I'm feeling like, that could pertain to that opposite person from you, a business partner, or a life partner, or some other sort of really essential person in your life. You might really have to shoulder some of this for a while. But Leo, that's what you're good at. If anybody is capable, it's you. So I would say, it depends on the love in your heart. This key, the keys inside of you, it has to be something that makes you feel life is worth living. If carrying that burden makes life worth living, it makes you feel like you've accomplished something, then it's good. If you really just keep feeling like it's too much of a burden, it's not appreciated, that's a red flag. So I would say be very careful on being a beast of burden, that you really are invested in something that is going to truly, work for you. And I think that's your message, Leo. Okay, let's go with Virgo. Virgo, did you lose your keys? Let me see what it says. Oh my goodness. What does that say? Oh, the Emperor. Look at this pretty Emperor card. And the Emperor is a very fiery figure. Yeah. So the Emperor, whoops. The Emperor lost his key. He's on the verge of losing his kingdom, Virgo. Watch out. I know a lot of Virgos tend to put all their eggs in one basket because they work very hard on all the little details of the basket. But all those little details are in one basket. So, be careful what you're, that maybe you don't have a few backup baskets with stuff in it, Um, maybe have, spare keys in other baskets too. So, um, you might have a Heidi key with a key in it. But I feel like the Emperor has a lot to lose if he makes a wrong move. Oops, sorry, I bumped this thing again. Gotta do something different with that. Yeah, the Emperor stands to lose a lot. I would say be very, very cautious of what is the key to your world and your personality makeup is very, very different than a lot of people's. And the key to make you tick is very different than how other people tick upstairs. And that's what makes you so incredible, Virgo. The most brilliant people I know are Virgos. So don't let anyone tell you to change who you are. We want to make little incremental changes, little healthy changes, and measured changes, to find those keys that really make our life bright and happy. Okay? So I think that's your message. Make measured changes to find those keys, the key to your heart. Okay, let's go with Libra. What is Libra's message tonight? Libra for Manifest Monday. Libra. Okay. Strength. It's a woman and she's got a lion. And she has subdued the lion and made friends with the lion. And in some interpretations, she's closed the mouth of the lion, which I think that's trying to be a biblical reference. But I feel like she's taken the thorn out of the paw of the lion, and the lion is now her friend and not her enemy. And I kind of feel that's your message, Libra, because that's what you're really good at. The key for Libra is to be able to pick the thorn out and help someone. Really help someone and turn them into your ally. It's a very, very good suiting message for Libras. You're very good at making allies. And I feel, no lion is too big for you. You can find a way in. You could do it. You're a cardinal sign, which means on the 4 points, Aries, Libra, Capricorn, Cancer. They're the beginnings of the seasons. And Libra brings in the fall. Very powerful sign. So don't underestimate yourself. You can do it, Libra. All right, Scorpio. Let's do Scorpio. I think Scorpio. The Knight of Pentacles. More royalty. Wow. Scorpio, did you lose a key? Did you have something come crashing down? I know a lot of Scorpios that get themselves into a lot of things because they're always pushing. But this guy is slow and steady. That's how he makes that coin. Sometimes with Scorpios, it's boom and bust. And this guy's got just a slow and steady, much more like your opposite of Taurus, which Uranus, the planet Uranus is in Taurus right now, opposite you. And that tends to shake things up in a strange sort of way for Taurus. But I feel like Scorpios understand that more. They understand the earthquake energy more. And I feel like even though there could be these earthquakes, your solidity inside is going to just be right there to catch that key as it falls out of the sky. You grab the key up and you've got it, you know. The keys just fall into your hands. So just keep it slow and steady, Scorpio. Don't let things around you, don't let the falling tower and the lightning distract you. Slow and steady. Slow and steady will make it. All right? Let's go with Sagittarius. Ooh, Sag, you're surrounded with worry. You are definitely worried about the keys you've lost. You've lost the key to something. You've lost the key to your, the key to maybe moving on is what I'm feeling. There's something you can't move on until you find that missing key, that missing thing, that missing piece. Or you feel you can't move on. You feel like there's just still something missing. You know, maybe this kind of could be in relationships. You know, I'm just feeling a lot of, you know, with the two people, maybe there was a falling out or something. You know, that could be the tower moment because you talk circles around people. So one of your magic powers is being able to talk circles around people. And maybe it's just something wasn't said, or something was said wrong, or you wish something was said, or it's just some piece that's missing that doesn't feel quite right. I would say this is time for a big talk. Clear the air, dig a little deeper, ask a little more pointed questions, and really get to the heart of it. And then move on. You're not one to sit and stew. It drastically affects you to sit and stew over things. Get this cleared up as fast as you can and move on, okay? I think that's your message. Okay. Capricorn. Page of Swords. Now the page is not always super adept with words and communications, but you know, Capricorns can be a little bit clumsy when it comes to going the extra mile to communicate in a more I don't know what I want to say, congenial congenial matter. Capricorns are just like, if you can't handle it, tough. But sometimes that causes upset, you know. Sometimes people are sensitive. You can't just like blunder around with a big sword clumsily whacking at stuff. You know, I'm just feeling like maybe you were just a little clumsy. The page is not a knight yet. He's not adept with that sword. The swords are your communications and your thoughts and your sometimes it's business dealings and stuff, but it would probably be like business communications and stuff. And maybe you've been a little clumsy or not thorough or not clear. And this is saying get the contract clear in your mind before you sign on the dotted line. Or if you already have signed on the dotted line, make sure that you fulfill that contract all the way. And don't get sloppy. You know, I feel like this page is not quite a knight. He's a little sloppy with the sword. He might be a little sloppy dealing with things. So tighten it up and become a little more masterful. Feel the you can master anything you want to master. It's just a matter of whether you want to or not, you know? So, I think that you need to try to kick it up a notch to, I want to say, elegance or eloquence, or just a little more sophistication. He needs sophistication. Or she might need some sophistication, okay? You have it in you. You do. Okay, Capricorn? Okay. Aquarius. Oh, Aquarius. See, Pluto's going into Aquarius for the next 20 years. And of course, Pluto does destroy everything it touches. But what blossoms after the volcano burns the whole island, the island turns into Hawaii. You know? It's not so bad. You just might have to wait a little while, you know? So you've had a tower moment. And this is Manifest Monday, so we need to manifest, Aquarius. You have tremendous manifestation vibe going here. Of all these cards I've pulled, like this is powerful. I feel like this tower is way behind you. It's done. It's done and over. You've come out golden from it. You were probably the one that caught that key in midair and knew what to do with it. And what I would say is keep on keeping on. Don't start to feel like you can start slacking off, because this is just the beginning. Just the beginning. Trust me. There is so much more goodness to come. So much more blessings to come. So don't slack off now. Enjoy it. Okay, you are golden right now. All right, Aquarius. All right, we got one more. Pisces! Oh no, Pisces. What do we have here? The Seven of Wands. Oh, poor Pisces. You've got Saturn. That's a Saturn in Pisces and Neptune's in Pisces. You just keep stepping in it, don't you? Pisces. Man. Oh, it feels like everybody's out to get you. But, you know, sometimes it's just you're a soft target, you know? And other people's stuff is other people's stuff. And I would say stick up for yourself. Don't be letting people get over on you. Don't be a pushover. But don't hold grudges either. I feel like once the, you know, the issues have been worked on and confronted, or, you know, once everything's hit the fan and everybody faces reality, maybe you need to face reality. Don't hold a grudge at the person who brought you the bad news, or don't hold a grudge. You know, you got into a car accident. Don't start road raging at all the traffic. You know, it's not everybody else's fault on the road if you had an accident on the road. You know, that sort of thing. Something happened. You know, I have a laptop over there. I just bought it and it's not working now. And I'm telling you, I'm really frustrated. I'm a Pisces, you know. And I'm hating technology, all technology. Ah! So this is sort of my message too. You know, just because one little laptop is messing up on you, kind of don't write off all technology, you know. I'm really doing a lot of technology these days, and I've got to embrace it and not let it grate on me. You know, don't let those little things grate on you. Sometimes I'm seeing these little kids climbing all over the couch and maybe falling out of trees and stuff. And you know, once the band-aid is on the owie and stuff, don't keep hounding the kids. Just let bygones be bygones, and everybody gets a skinned knee once in a while, and just let it go, you know. And with the laptop, I'm just going to take it to the computer guy tomorrow and say, you deal with it. You know, I'm not going to deal with it. I tried to Google what's wrong and I didn't find anything. So, anyway, so I think that's your message, Pisces. You know, fight the fight you need to fight, but once it's over, move on and let it go. Don't hold those feelings inside you. The key is your serenity, I think. Keep a hold of that key, that serenity, okay? All right, folks. I'm glad you could join me. I'm glad I could join you. And I hope you have a wonderful manifestation on this. It's been a really nice Monday. So I will hopefully see you towards the end of the week. I'm trying to film on Fridays and Sundays, but yesterday was a bit tough. So I will catch you on the next video. Bye.